Hello. Um, I'm Tyler, and I belong to Zion 6. Uh, Before my baptism, I grew up in a Buddhist household. After my mom took custody of me, it was very hard for the both of us to live. She was a single mother trying to support me, and I would cause her a lot of trouble for it. I was too young to understand what had happened. It was filled with questions. I would see my dad every summer, but that was the only time I was allowed to see him since my mom wanted pretty much no contact from him. Furthermore, it was also hard for my mom to find a job since we had to move constantly. So that meant that it was difficult for me to settle down with friends. All I was left with as a child was confusion and questions led to more questions, and all those questions left unanswered. As time went on, those questions lingered as a teenager, except this time I started finding answers. However, those answers led to even more questions, like why am I here and what is my purpose? The usual questions a teenager would ask themselves. At the time, I couldn't find the answers, so all I knew how to do was to live my life like I only had one life and have fun with it. To try everything without hesitation and not regret anything from my past once I am old. One day, I was feeling a little spontaneous and reached out to one of my friends. I never seriously talked to this person, but somehow something in both of us clicked. And I came over to his house and we started hitting it off. We had a lot of things in common, but eventually our conversation led to the topic of religion. He told me about this God who is great and did all these things for us, that we would find most of our answers through him. I was kind of hesitant on the idea, but we both understood each other's point of views. I told him I was open to anything and everything, including religion, and he invited me to overflow. From there, everything just started getting better. I met a loving house church who was practically family to me. It felt like I was in a true family, a family that was somewhat crazy. We loved each other no matter the flaw, though we might make fun of each other's driving or how we walk in jeans. We still loved each other like a family. Eventually, they got me to attend RJM, but however, I did not accept. I was hesitant on the idea, and eventually, after 2 months, I went again and accepted. After this, I felt like I needed more, so I got baptized. I thought baptism was going to fix my life once I came out of that water. I thought I would repair my relationship with my parents and start passing all my classes. However, I came out of that water with a failing grade and a lecture from my mom. I thought baptism was supposed to fix my life, but it made me sort of question my belief. Then I decided to go to PJ and just bombard him with questions. After this, I realized that it is perfectly normal to question your belief. It makes you wanting more from God. Asking all these questions made me wanting more. After me and PJ's talk, my views were practically changed. I felt something I've never felt before in my life. After this, I kept on telling my friends that I had a crush on God. And lastly, I would like to thank Jasmine and Alex for being such amazing leaders and introducing me to this new faith and getting me accustomed to everything. I would like to thank Philip for being a kind and loving shepherd. Both being a friend and a shepherd must have been really hard, and I am so thankful for what you have done, Philip. Finally, I would like to thank Nathan for being the one who got me engaged in all of this. Without him and God, I would not be where I am today. Thank you.